Sugar shacks in Ontario, such as the one here behind me, are going to be roaring back to life over the next several weeks as the maple syrup production season ramps up once again. And while many welcomed a warmer March last year, it's something that hit Canada's industry particularly hard. And it's also something maple syrup producers are hoping to avoid in 2022.
It was one of the worst seasons in something like 50 years. The temperatures rose very quickly in the end of March, and we didn't get freezing nights.
At Pefferlaw Creek Farms in Uxbridge, the sting of 2021 still being felt.
That is the worst possible thing for a maple season because it pushes the trees to budding prematurely.
John Tamori and his brothers are serious about maple syrup. 38,000 spiles in trees, a vacuum line system, state-of-the-art reverse osmosis, and a large-scale evaporator. If the weather is right, their goal is to churn out 57,000 to 76,000 liters of syrup. Last year, they were only able to produce around 30,000 liters. Today, they have just 6 drums of syrup left. As a result, they dropped bulk sales in favor of bottling under their own label, keeping higher margins to provide a buffer for the business.
In terms of the ongoing success of our business, we could actually handle another season like that. It wouldn't be the end of the world. But it does hurt.
But COVID-19 restrictions also had a hand in forcing their business online.
In that first year of the pandemic, we were hit really hard. Second year of the pandemic, where businesses have started to adapt, we kind of followed that trend.
John Williams has a maple farm near Midland and was also impacted by weather, seeing a 40% drop in the yield.
It just cut the legs right out of the middle part of our season. And it was hard to recover from that. That's a big hit for us. So we're hoping this year we're not going to run into that again.
Statistics Canada reported a 21% drop nationally in production in 2021 compared to the year before. Quebec responsible for 88% of Canada's supply, followed by New Brunswick and then Ontario. Despite that, some good news. Demand grew abroad and at home.
I think too, there's local food and producing your own food security. Those are people's issues that weigh on people's minds these days. So it's not just in Maple where that's happening.
With a need for a long string of overnight freezing temperatures and warm days, also hopes of no additional COVID restrictions, so annual Maple-themed events can resume in March and April.
It's definitely changed, but the passion is there. We love doing it as much as we did when we were kids.
For more on this story, go to citynews.ca. In Uxbridge for City News, I'm Nick Westoll.